All right, welcome again, everyone, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. This is a great opportunity. The video that we just saw is another example of how we've been able to showcase the 125th anniversary of our law enforcement section. You know, we traveled all over the state. We'd been to Jackson County. Secretary Bailey had the opportunity to speak earlier on in the year. We did the E.F. Smith dedication at Hinton. And there's a variety of other opportunities and other events that we did, but the opportunity to close out today, to have the governor with us, I think is just a very special occasion. I'd also like to say, and I know the man doesn't need any introduction, and I know I've introduced him as this way before, but he truly is a friend of the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources. You know, his support is unwavering. I can't tell you the times that I've went in and asked for support on an item, and he not only gives that support, but he wants more. So, you know, I can't speak highly enough of the service that you provide to the state and the support. And I see you there. Yes, I'm sorry. We have an opportunity today to continue this celebration, and I won't talk any longer. I'll let the governor take it from here.
Well, listen, if it's for Brett or Bobby or all of y'all in every way, our new Secretary of Commerce, James over here, and all of you, it's so easy to be in your court. Because you see, I believe wholeheartedly that what you do every single day is beyond belief good for all of us in so many ways. From the standpoint of just developing our habitat, developing our absolute resources that we have, you know, supervising and policing all the activity in all of our forests and streams and wherever it may be. Absolutely, from the standpoint of rescue or search or whatever it may be, you're always there. You're always doing all kinds of good stuff. I absolutely am all in. I've always been all in. You see, first and foremost, I believe in West Virginia all in. But I really do believe that our natural resources, the beauty of this state, the wildlife that abounds here beyond belief, and all the goodness that we have, can bring us more and more and more goodness to this great state. With that, you know, I go back to my dad. You know, so often, you know, and I miss him beyond belief. You know, he was my best man in my wedding and my best buddy. And with all that being said, I can remember like it was yesterday. You know, probably I was 4 or 5 years old. And he got me this little poke stock 22, and he had blanks that I carried. I carried it around all over the place, you know, when we'd go hunting together. And I just waller along with him and everything, just here and there. And one day we were squirrel hunting, and he killed a grouse. And he just happened to jump it, and it got up, and he shot it and everything. And I had my little hunting coat, and I carried it with me, and it was still alive, and it would flutter from time to time. You know, you may think, well, that's a strange story, but really those moments are moments as I grew up to love the outdoors as much as I know you do. Now, really and truly, when we really boil right down to it, a lot of what you do, you're not appreciated to the level that you should be appreciated. And your pay is not to the level maybe it should be. But you're working in God's space too. And it's good stuff. And your great work that you do every single day, over and over and over, I recognize and I appreciate and I know. And from that standpoint, that's why I always, you don't ever have to even think about it. Always with all in me, I'll be all in. And I want to do more. I want to continue to do more and more and more and more. You know, today you're going to recognize another special part of you, an accomplishment. And so I'll let everybody get on with that, and maybe I'll wrap up at the end. But Baby Dog and I are really proud of you. And you may think, and I say this over and over, you may think, well, how in the world is this governor, how in the world did he get this bulldog that he's carrying around with him? Well, I really believe this. I really believe the definition of coincidence is an everyday occurrence in which God chooses to remain anonymous. I believe that. And really, with this pandemic, my son and daughter handed this little bulldog puppy to us at Christmas now 3 years ago, just in a few days. And when he handed her to us, I thought, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I know what this will grow into. And she did. She grew into a 60-pound brown watermelon. And she eats just like I eat. And she just got through eating chicken nuggets. Now, with all that being said, though, you know the thing that I kept watching people. You know, I didn't have her with me much at all in the beginning, but I kept watching people through all this pandemic, and every time they looked at her, they smiled. And you know what else was unbelievable? A bulldog's not supposed to like everybody. They're supposed to really like their owners, and then a few, but really she loves everybody. And through all this pandemic, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and I thank God above so many times for just this, is literally, that's the message that will get us through this whole thing. If we can make others smile and we loved everybody, wouldn't it be one hell of a lot better world? That's all there is to it. So listen, Christmas is right around the corner. Now I'll talk to you again when we close up here, but absolutely, I know a bunch of you have probably lost loved ones and everything else that can go with it. And things are plenty tough all across the board in many directions. Help any and all you possibly can all the time. But realize there is a plan. And I truly believe it. And absolutely with all in me, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's a time for celebration like you can't imagine. I love you with all my heart. I won't ever back up. Thank you so much.
You're getting a standing ovation. Well, thank you, Governor, and we don't ever question your support. And that brings us to why we're here now. The K9 program that you so graciously approved, we are finally to the point where we're ready to unveil it. So I'd like to ask Colonel Kales to come up and give us just a quick highlight or two, and then bring out those officers and those animals.
Thank you, Governor. Good afternoon, and we appreciate everything that you've done for us. Your support for this agency has been second to none, and it's unwavering, and I speak for all 131 of us in thanking you for your leadership and how much you appreciate us. We thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start by thanking you for taking time today to visit with us in such a monumental time for our agency. This year marks our 125th anniversary. Since 1897, this agency served this state in premier fashion. And I am proud to say today is a monumental event that we will be highlighting our new K9 program. We have recently apprehended, I will say, 6 K9s throughout the state, 1 in each district. The program marks one of the most significant monumental achievements for the agency, the Division of Natural Resources as a whole. The program's primary purpose is to provide an increased support to our outdoorsmen, men and women, through article searches, search and rescue, and fish and game detection, and also education in our school systems for our up-and-coming outdoorsmen, hunters, and fishermen. So without further ado, I want to start introducing our canines and their handlers, if I may. So the very first canine handler is Sergeant Fitzwater. Sergeant Fitzwater's out of District 3, and he handles Xena. And I will let you know the dogs are green. We're going to go through a training process, and with our cohorts in Virginia, they've offered to train us through their program and certify our officers. Thank you, Chris. Our second dog is handled by Corporal Clevenger. Her name is Ziva, and they'll be stationed in District 1. Baby dog. So our next dog, his name is Gracie, and she'll be stationed in District 4, and she'll be handled by Officer Allen. Yep. Our next handler will be Officer Casto from District 6, and he will be handling Keen. Our next handler's name is Officer Stover, Matthew Stover, and he handles Luna. He'll be stationed in District 2 in Pendleton County. She's having a bad hair day, but other than that, she's a good dog. Yes, sir. Very versatile. Our next handler's name is Officer Cody Smith. He'll be stationed in District 5. He works out of Wayne County, and he handles Maze. How about a round of applause for our new K9 program?
Colonel, Governor, we have one more. We have an honorary member to our K9 program, and that'll be Colonel Baby Dog.
So we've made her a vest, sir, and with all our trinkets on it, I'm not sure if the pencil glue is supposed to get one sizes, but we think we've got it pretty close.
That's awesome. Can I help you? Awesome. That's awesome. Perfect fit. Awesome.
Baby. Now you're set.
We also got her a little plaque signifying her membership with the honorary K9. Thank you, sir. I'll get that to you. Thank you.
So that's awesome. Excellent program. And something the Colonel did mention, these dogs will be starting their primary training, or I guess their secondary training, coming up very soon. We're glad to partner with the state of Virginia, and I'm not sure who else he may have involved, but we're really excited to launch this program. So having said that, we'll turn it back over to the governor and then let him.
Wait a minute, wait. Listen here.
There you go, sir.
I do have one little announcement to make, and I want to get this exactly straight, but it would be my great honor and everything that in celebration of the DNR's 125th anniversary, beginning immediately, each and every one of you will receive an additional $6,000 pay raise, retroactive immediately, and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Governor. Yes, sir. He sure did know how to make this year special. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
All right, thank y'all so much. Thank you.
We'll have to get a picture of it.
Bobby, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, thank you all. If some of the captains would like to come up, we'll bring the dogs back out and do some pictures afterwards, and I believe Andy and Kelsey are close by also.